Welcome back, folks, to the show that never ends. Welcome to Right Life Draw. So this drawing you see me doing here was done at a cafe several years ago, actually about 10 years ago now. Probably my very first how-to video before I thought of YouTube as a platform for my art. Definitely one of my early attempts at filming myself while tinkering in one of my sketchbooks. And if memory serves, this 5-minute video was inspired by the Walking Dead comic, basically, which in full disclosure, due to responsibilities of life, I stopped reading 30-something issues in, I think. I can recall. Also, that TV show, the AMC TV show, I stopped watching that around the end of season 4. So let's get into this a little bit. Every once in a while, I'll flip through some old sketchbooks just to, look back at stuff, and this video kind of pulled me in. I just ran across it a few days ago, realized I had it, and I thought, well, I'll share it with the audience and subscribers, and anyone who comes through the channel to take a look and what my internal process was like when I'm sketching. And then and now it's pretty much the same. So I think I was having my cup of coffee, and for some reason, I don't know why, this one stuck with me. The idea of it, drawing it, ergo I guess why I filmed it with my very first cell phone, smartphone if you will. So what you're seeing here is a sketch of two characters set in opposition. It was obviously using the left and the right side of the pages of a sketchbook. I think the one on the left is a little more angular, real closed off, and the one on the right's a little looser, softer, a little bit more open. I wasn't intentionally making a statement with it. I don't usually set out to do that when I draw. But when I look at it now, I think, maybe I was working through something, or maybe I just like the balance of opposites. So if I remember correctly, I used a 2B lead for the whole thing. It's in a mechanical pencil. I always go with either a 2B, an H, or an HB. And an HB lead, actually, it's right in the middle. The graphite is not too hard or not too soft. But with the 2B, you get a light touch as well, but the graphite sticks to the page and it's clear. It's not faded, if you will. I don't know if that makes sense. Either way, I think if I had the 2B in this mechanical pencil, which I think I did, it was a perfect lead to move as fast as I'm moving on it. Anyways, let me expedite this. I think I'm running out of time. You can see it, especially in the way that the shadows fall under the edges. I had started this all sort of like a silhouette on both sides. I wasn't aiming for full-on realism or anything, just a sketch. But I still wanted a bit of depth, So right here, with the jawline on the left, there's some tight lines at first when I ease up and go into a softer shadow casting after that. On the other side, I think I let that be a little looser. Sorry for the background noise there if we're getting any. Kind of letting the character shape up the lighter strokes. And the contrast helps, work it all out. The whole opposing forces idea. And I started then, like I do now, with just basic shapes, silhouettes, like I said. No plan, really, just a feeling. And I think I got a timer on this running. Let me see, what do I recall about all this? When I started to have the details, the story kind of started to show up on its own, and that happens a lot. Like I'll draw a couple of lines, and suddenly there's a vibe that arises from the lines that you're laying down. It's like the page just starts telling you what it wants. There's something really satisfying about this kind of drawing, and it's a slow, steady build. The lead makes it easy to control. It's clean when I need it to be, forgiving when I don't, and I didn't rush it. I just let the sketch build on itself. Also, let's see, several years later when I look at it, it's not just about the technical stuff. Not even, I should say, even though I do think it held up, it's the energy between the two figures, I guess, that called me to do this in the first place. So there's a certain tension that I think I was going for. The character's stuck in that moment. It could go either way. You can feel it, even though it's just lines on a page. This is what I'm always, ranting about with other, sometimes through my channel, talking about and sharing with other artists that storytelling is key for me. And I realize it's rough on some spots, the construction lines are showing and so forth, but it's a sketch. It's meant to be that. I just wanted to conclude this and let you all know that this is just a how-to I do what I do video. If there's a takeaway from looking at any old sketches, it's probably this: don't sleep on your old work, meaning don't disregard it completely.